Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another VPN review. Today we're checking out NordVPN, putting in the 2.0 system. This is definitely one of the most popular VPNs out there, but how can it do holding up to the scrutiny of the 2.0 system, which is more strict than ever before? We're going to be looking at things like pricing, the application, and doing it in a point-by-point analysis to help you guys understand if this VPN is right for you. Anyways, guys, if you are interested in purchasing NordVPN, you could find an affiliate link down in the description down below. Or if you're interested in purchasing other VPNs, find those at vpntierlist.com. Anyways, guys, let's get into the video. All right, guys, so let's check out NordVPN's pricing plan. Admittedly, there are going to be a couple things I do have issues with. Namely, I don't really like all the different sales that NordVPN has going on all the time. It can be confusing for customers to figure out when the best deal is, and that's my main problem with it. They always have some kind of sale going on, whether it's seasonal or specific month timing. And the reason I have problem, and one of the reasons I have problem with these sales is because there's often big price discrepancies. We've also seen NordVPN's pricing plan change drastically throughout the years, which can also make it a little bit confusing deciding when to purchase it. Going into it though, we can look at the 1 month plan being $12. It's not going to meet our $6 to $10 asking price. They also don't have a 6 month plan. They do have a 1 year plan for around $60. However, it stipulates that's for the first year only. So then you're going to have to look down here. It's kind of hard to read. They should make this easier to read. You click here, the applicable renewal price, and wait for this to read. So the 1 year renewal price is going to be $99, which is very expensive, just around ExpressVPN's price point. It is nice. You get a discount for the first year, but then recurring, you get $100. And I'm not sure enough people are going to notice that. This is hard to read down here. Also, you have to go to an additional page just to see that. I'm not sure how many people are going to do that. That said, we do have a 2 year plan with 3 months free with this current promotion going on. That's going to be $99 for the first 2 years, and then $100 respectively after that. So that would be roughly $200 for a 3 year plan. It's not going to be able to make it there either. The 2 year plan for $100, we are going to give them a point there, but keep in mind that it is going to start recurring after that year for $100. Good news is they do have a 30-day refund policy, but the price increase is something we don't really like. They also only have 6 simultaneous devices, whereas we want 8 simultaneous device use. So that's something to keep in mind too. I also think that NordVPN needs to have less kind of exclusive sales going on all the time and more of a standardized pricing system throughout the year that customers always can know kind of exactly what price it's going to be. Also, I don't really like when VPNs do this like as if it's per month, when in fact you're paying a bulk up front. So that's also something to think about. Moving on to the application section, I do like how easy NordVPN is to set up. They kind of make it so you sign in through their website and then just get off to the races, which is kind of a cool idea. I don't really see any other VPN kind of having that smooth login flow. As you can see there, that's how easy it is to sign in. I think more VPNs could kind of copy that approach where you sign into the VPN, it kind of brings you to the website. Some may argue that it presents less security since you don't have different credentials from your VPN from the website, but I do think that convenience factor makes it worth it in my opinion. And here we are looking at the application. We do have a pretty nice looking application, so it's going to get pretty good points for the interface. However, that said, I still don't think this has a dark mode, and I think that's definitely something they should have put in by now. Seeing how other competitors like Surfshark have dark mode, and some other applications VPN does as well. TorGuard is naturally dark mode, so yeah. Anyways, moving into the application nitty gritties though, NordVPN does pretty well in most aspects. It has ad blocking, which is nice, some connection features. It has kill switches, internet and application, which is nice. It also has split tunneling, and we have some advanced features, custom DNS, obfuscation, and we also have the ability to change protocols, although it's always a little bit tricky for me to find it. I think you have to go here, and then you can pick the different protocols. So they only have OpenVPN and NordLynx, but honestly, it's fine. WireGuard is what you're going to be using anyways, and yeah. So what exactly is NordVPN missing? Well, it does have most of the things we're looking for. It does have SOCKS 5 proxy support. Yeah, the website for some reason is kind of messed up right now. It also has dedicated IPs, which is also nice, but that's an additional add-on cost. I would like to see some kind of bundled add-on, bundle with NordVPN, like you buy a certain kind of package and you get the IP included. We do see that with some other VPNs that are a little bit cheaper to get dedicated IPs, so it's something NordVPN perhaps could consider. Really, the only things that NordVPN is missing in the application section would be port forwarding, which is useful for torrent seeders, and also a fully compatible Linux graphical user interface, which some VPNs do offer. They only have a Linux CLI as right now, so yeah. Overall though, NordVPN's application is pretty good and gets most of the features right. Really, the only thing I would like to see is also a dark mode included, as well as the Linux GUI and port forwarding. So now we're moving on to the speed test category, and remember guys, never trust speed tests you don't see live. Other YouTube channels might have graphs or anything like that, or websites. We always do live speed tests here on the channel to show you honest, unbiased results of speed tests that we do. So NordVPN, as expected, is a very fast VPN. They've really ticked up the speeds in the last couple of years, having implemented WireGuard and also seeming to boost their servers. Definitely one of the fastest VPNs now, alongside stuff like WeVPN, TorGuard, Surfshark, and some of these ones I've been testing lately. So really good speeds here from NordVPN. Definitely, if this is a reason to use NordVPN, most people would acknowledge that it does have good speeds. So very good. All right, guys, we now have the live torrent test going on. Let's see what speeds NordVPN can get. As always, I like to see around 70 to 80 megabytes a second. So we'll have to see if NordVPN can get there. Kind of actually more like 50 to 80 is kind of like my range I'm looking for. And we do see NordVPN getting up to 70. Very good. 75. Excellent speeds here, guys, from NordVPN. This 2.6 gig file or whatever is going to be done very quickly. Excellent speeds here. No questions about it. Oh, 93. Wow. Excellent speeds. 99 there. Really good. So alongside pricing, I do think the most important area NordVPN needs to improve is the back end of their privacy kind of structure. I think they use too many ad trackers on their website, too many cookies, and also they use Google Analytics as well. As you can see here from this blacklight test, they don't pass at all. So that's definitely a room for improvement. We also see 4 trackers on Android, mostly Google, Crash Analytics, and those kind of anonymized bug reporting softwares. Probably nothing nefarious, but still some VPNs out there have 0 trackers and a lower permission count as well. So that's definitely something NordVPN could work on. If we take a look at NordVPN's privacy policy, we don't really see anything that concerning. The good thing about NordVPN is they do have 2-factor authentication, and they also have some interesting complementary privacy services that you can get, like cloud storage and password management, which is a nice feature to offer. If we're talking about a history of data leaks, we do have one with NordVPN being an issue in March 2018, later coming out that fall. NordVPN had some kind of problems with a remote server in Finland, which they failed to secure properly. Since then, they've made efforts to kind of repair this public image of them by including stuff like bug bounty reports, audits, and stuff like that. And NordVPN claims to have learned from the issue and won't have it happen again, but it is something to note in terms of their privacy score. NordVPN, as far as I could tell, has always been owned by the same people. That being said, I would like to see a more transparent page on NordVPN's website, like we have with Surfshark or something like that, or even WeVPN, listing out the company owners and employees and stuff like that to a certain extent. They only have the team of advisors on here, which is a little bit weird. I would like to see more info about the company, actual people who work there, and maybe some of their stories. That would be good improvement. Not necessarily a requirement of the privacy section though, just something I always like to kind of note in that privacy audit section. Good thing about NordVPN, like Surfshark and some other VPNs out there that are a little bit bigger, they do have more resources to have more active live chat, and we do see that with NordVPN. You can talk to the robot or talk to a live person, which is nice to see. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like NordVPN can pass our 1-hour ticket response time. It was now 10:02 when I sent this ticket in, and now it is pretty much, as you can see down here in the bottom right, it is now 11:54. One thing to know about NordVPN's website is that for some reason I'm having issues with it on Brave. I'm not sure what the heck is going on here. It could be a user error from me, but I'm having trouble like finding out how to submit a ticket. The website's kind of like glitching out right here, which is kind of odd. And I want to make a ticket, but I go to the help center. As you can see, it looks like this. And then I could like email them, but it just wants to open up my email thing. So I'm just gonna have to do it that way, kind of manually. I would like a better like ticket support system, but like I said, it could be an issue on my end. I'm not sure. So guys, in summation, NordVPN gets a 39.58. Not quite making it to tier 2, but coming very close. Honestly, NordVPN does very well in stream compatibility. It's also extremely fast, and the application itself is pretty good, barely missing out on the things that we're really looking for here on the channel, most notably something like port forwarding, a Linux GUI, and stuff like that. In terms of privacy, though, I do think they need to work on a few things. They have Google Analytics, a lot of trackers inside their website and mobile applications, so that's definitely something that could be improved. They have decent live chat, but their support also needs some work. It's been around 5 hours, and they still haven't gotten one response back from that ticket, which is worse than most of the VPNs I've actually been testing this year. I think Surfshark was actually pretty slow as well. So yeah, that is just something to keep in mind with the support tickets, even though live chat seems to be okay. Overall, though, NordVPN is just that. It's a very popular VPN, but I think they still need to work on these core fundamental things to compete with some VPNs that are priced more affordably, use more clear and transparent pricing models, and also compete with NordVPN in terms of speeds and streaming and stuff like that. Some VPNs out there also have better support with quicker live chat, or quicker support tickets, and have live chat as well, while being a little bit more privacy friendly without having so many ad trackers and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, thanks for checking out this NordVPN review, and I'll see you again in the next one very soon.